So a lot of the modern figures that comes out, they're all pretty standard, like you know what they're gonna do. Like the robot mode looks great, the vehicle mode looks great, and the transformation is standard. So you're not really surprised if it does something new. It was until I bought an older figure from the Titans Return toy line, that being Triggerhappy, which has actually surprised me with how well he is. So today we take a look at the Transformers Titans Return Triggerhappy. Starting off in spaceship mode, Triggerhappy turns into a Cybertronian looking spaceship. I don't really know what you'd call it. It looks kind of like one of those ships from Galaga, which I do quite like. He looks really nice. I love these like guns sticking out the front. I like the wings. It all gives him a unique shape, like with the nose cone going that far out. You're not really used to that on figures, as on normal jets there's the whole body and then there's a nose cone, but no, on this the nose cone is the body, which I quite like. I love that all these little paint details on here, like the wings have these paint details, as this is coming from the 2016-2018 era of figures where they use stickers instead of paint apps. I think that just started in Power the Primes though. Pretty sure Combiner Wars was all paint apps, so not really sure, but it looks really nice here. I do gotta say, I love all the details on him, like these little vent sections here that have been picked out in grey. I love how it looks. I like the little fins at the back here, they look nice. I like the thruster details. Like, sure, his legs are sticking out there at the back, but you don't really notice it when you look at everything else. And hey, he even has an opening cockpit which holds his headmaster inside, that being Blowpipe. Now, we're not really going to cover a headmaster here as they're all pretty much the same, but he looks fine. But yeah, altogether, this jet mode looks really nice. So hey, Triggerhappy looks good in vehicle mode, so I just had to get some pictures of it, so here they are. Transformation on Triggerhappy is really fun. I really love how it is. I like the legs coming down and the arms moving out. And then the whole torso twisting itself around to get it into place. I love it. And the arms pegging back into the torso. I love how it is. The only part that's really kind of annoying is sticking the headmaster in, as I feel like the tolerances on my copy are a bit off. That's being to this being a second-hand one and not the mint in box one, but that's fine. I think there's just like a little bit of mold flashing or something on it. It's completely fine, but it's a really fun transformation, and at the end of it you get a really nice looking robot. Here we are in robot mode, and Triggerhappy looks amazing. Like, sure, he's just a full blue robot, and it's a character I don't really have any attachments to, but I just love how he looks. Like, starting off, we'll go up to his head. His head looks amazing. Now, from what I can tell, this looks just like his animation model head, not his toy head, which, it does look good. I'm not really sure if it is accurate, though, as he was barely seen in G1 since he came from Season 4, I believe. But he looks really good. I like the faceplate, I like the yellow eyes, as you don't get much yellow eyes with Decepticons, as they're normally red. It's only ever really been the Stunticons that have other eye colors, and Shockwave. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but those are the only ones I can really think of, other than, well, Triggerhappy now. I just really love how it looks. I love the faceplate as well. But anyway, moving down to the chest. I love how it looks. It really just combines together well in robot mode. Like the way the arms pegged in there to give him this nice silhouette. and having all these angles move back, it looks really good. I do wish the Decepticon insignia was purple and not white. I don't know why they went with a white con symbol instead of the traditional purple one. It's fine though, as the actual wings themselves have the purple ones. It just is a little annoying for robot mode, but it looks fine. Moving down the legs, they look fine. I'll be honest, the legs here don't really look that good. They look better for the vehicle mode, which is fair, as I'm pretty sure they prioritize the vehicle modes before the robot mode, as you want to have a cohesive vehicle. But it looks really nice. I love his arms. I like he just got these big guns strapped to him, which he can fold his hands in and move them out, so he can have like guns on the ends of his hands. Normally I don't like that, but here it looks really good. And now the only part that does kind of annoy me is this big nose cone at the back, as it is a faux piece technically, as in the show, in the original toy, his entire torso was the nose cone, but here it's just straight strapped to his back. I am fine with it because if he didn't have it, he'd look really bulky, a lot like his G1 toy, but I can't lie, it does kind of annoy me a little bit. Posability on Trigger Happy is pretty good. So starting off, he has a ball joint at the head, allowing for a little bit up, a little bit down, and swivel. The headmaster can also move his legs and arms. The arms are on ball joints, allowing for 360 around. They are on hot rod shoulders, so they go up over instead of just out. But they go just under a 90. There's bicep swivel, elbows pull just over a 90, hands fold in, guns can fold out, the wings can move, there's waist swivel, legs are on MP in all directions and they're on a ball joint, there's thigh swivel, knees have a deep bend, and toe has down. Accessory wise, Trigger Happy gets these two guns. Now, I can't comment on if they're accurate to his actual guns or not, as I haven't really seen much media with Trigger Happy in it. But from what they are, they look really nice. I love all the sculpted detail on them. They're quite cool, and they can even peg together for a little gun for the headmaster to use, which is quite nice. But hey, Trigger Happy looks so good in robot mode that I just had to give him some poses, so here they are. This has been the review for the Transformers Titans Return Trigger Happy. Tell me, what do you think of this figure? Do you like him? Do you pick him up? Or do you skip him entirely? Personally, I love him. I'm so glad I went and found him for a good price. Which, if you're hoping to get this figure, track him down for a good price. I got mine for about $70. Which is really nice for a second-hand figure from, what, 2017 now? It's been a long time. I do wish that we would get an updated version of him, but if we don't, this is as good as it gets. But hey, tell me what you think. Thanks for watching.